Welcome back to the channel. My name is Brian from Ridgeback Productions, and I help beginning voiceover talents grow their business and generate lots of income. Well, the goal is lots of income. I can't guarantee the lots of income. That's kind of on you to see. Anyways, I'm sure you've heard that before. It's the effort you put into it. So, good coffee. What do we got going on? In this video, I'm doing another Fiverr gig, getting a lot of Fiverr gig requests, which is great. Love doing it. This request is from Ariel. Ariel wants me to look at his Fiverr gig, and here's the way it works. I bring up a Fiverr gig. It's just on my screen. I haven't really looked at it. I just get it ready to go. I haven't listened to it. I've done nothing with it. I'm just going to give first impressions, buyers' first impressions of what I think of it and how to make improvements and where to go from there. So without further ado, let's have a look at Ariel's Fiverr gig. All right, here we are. Okay, starting off with the title, I will help you in your next voiceover project. That's fine. That's good. Here's what I would do, Ariel, is there's some key things that you need to have in the title, which is going to help with searches when buyers search you. You want your gender, if you're a male or a female, and you want voiceover, which you have in there. So at least have I will help you by being your next male voiceover professional. I don't know. I will help you in your next voiceover project. Here's the thing. It's a little uncertain of what you do. Do you help video edit? Do you help put voiceover? Do you sync it? What do you do that helps in the next voiceover project? So let's just be real specific and say, I will be your next male voiceover talent. Okay. So you want voiceover, you want the what gender you are, you're male, and then you also want to have what country you're from. I don't know yet. I'll find out, but let's just say you're U.S. So I will be your American male voiceover talent. I will be your U.S. voiceover male talent. I will be your Canadian. It doesn't matter, whatever. So you definitely want. I would change your title. It's uncertain of what you do. Okay. For your summary, you got a 2-day with unlimited revisions. Yikes. Okay. And $5, 500 words. There's a lot we can do here, Ariel. I'm going to get a notepad, my friend. $5 is good. I like that. 500 words is a lot. If that's what you want to do to get some orders, let's do it and get some orders. I got to get you away from 2-day delivery. I want 1-day delivery. The real simple answer to that is if a buyer is searching for a talent, they can easily filter that they only want talents that are going to deliver within 24 hours, and you're not even going to show up. So you don't want that. You want to be a part of the search results. Let's do 1-day delivery and make it better. So 1-day delivery, $5. Your number of words can be $5, your number of words can be 500 words. I would say, I don't know, man, you can go to like 250, 300. If you want to do 500 words, that's fine. I see you're a new seller with I don't know if you've had any orders. You certainly don't have any reviews. This should work. Your price in words should matter, but that title, you're not attracting anyone. It's very, very uncertain of what you do, let alone your gig image is just a microphone. So that helps, well, because it says voiceover, but still, what do you do with a voiceover project? I want your face. I really want you to check it out. If I can remember, I'm going to drop a card in right here, whatever side it is. I have a video on my channel, and check that out. It's I think it's like framing your gig image or something like the 2/3 rule or something like that. You definitely got to get a part of that. Okay. That's super, super important. And that's what you should do here. Big title, big picture of you, your gig image logo or whatever is you with It looks like a young lady, looks like a lady. It's just uncertain. Like, here's what you want. Your title to be obvious, your gig image to be obvious. You want your logo, image logo to be obvious. Everything's just ambiguous. It's like, I'm not sure what you're doing here. So, and I don't mean that in a mean way. I just mean, like, let's just be upfront and direct. If I'm a buyer, I don't really know what you do from your title. Your gig image has a microphone. Are you a singer and you match singing with voiceover? I know it sounds silly to you, but it's just, I would fix that. I would fix it. And then if I was like, okay, well, I want to learn a little bit more about this buyer, and I try and look at your picture to see who you are, and I just see two small little people in the image, I would just fix that. Okay, moving on. Okay, so at the end, I always give a big takeaway. My big takeaway is going to be, you have to fix your gig image. You just have a picture of a microphone, that's not cutting it. That's not going to work, because, like they say, a picture is worth 1,000 words. When I'm a buyer and I'm scrolling through to see potential sellers, voiceover talents that I want to hire, it's all as a gallery. And I'm going to see a bunch of big titles and friendly smiling faces that want me to hire them. And in the middle of that, I'm going to see a black box with purple lighting and yellow lighting with a microphone. I'm going to skip right over it. I'm telling you, it's just that needs to get fixed. I can help you. A lot of people can help you with that, but let's get that fixed. Spoiler alert, the end of my video, when I say that the big takeaway is going to be, you got to fix this gig image. Okay, I'm going to listen. Right now, I want to hear your demo, and I want it to be a demo reel of what you can do.
Hello, and welcome to my Fiverr account. My name is Ariel. Let me be the voice of your next project. Here are just a few examples of what I can do. Becoming a successful YouTuber takes time, dedication, creativity, and a lot of hard work. Here are some steps to help you get started on your YouTube journey. The cat pulled on the boots, took the bag, and went off to the woods to seek his master's fortune. He filled the bag with bran and herbs, left it lying on the ground, and stretched out beside it as if he was asleep. In a short...
Okay. I don't know for sure. This sounds like you had a bunch of scripts in front of you and you're just shifting from one to the other. I'm hearing some audio issues, some popping P's, a little echo in the audio. There's some things that you can do, some easy fixes on how you can fix that. If you're not familiar with Lenny B, just search YouTube, Lenny B. He's an audio engineer. He's a good friend of mine. I would check him out. He has some really, really good stuff on improving your audio and fixing the acoustics in your room. I'm hearing that you're going to need some fix on that. Okay, so I hear that. What's your second demo?
Micro goals are short-term, clear-cut objectives accomplished on a daily basis. These tasks are able to bridge the gap between an individual and successful productivity.
Okay, third one.
Discover the power of personalized tutoring with Excel Tutors. Our dedicated tutors are experts in their subjects, ready to help your child.
I like your voice, Ariel. I do. I like your voice. With practice and some training, you're going to get a lot better. I can tell you that. What I'm hearing is, just because the title is telling me that was a commercial and then there was an e-learning and it sounded like you had something else in the first demo. The challenge is, I don't know the difference between any of them. The buyer wants to hear different tones and different options. So what they're hearing is, like, if you don't get them in the first 5 to 8 seconds, you want to go on to something different so that you can go, okay, that's fine. You didn't like that one. Here's option 2. Here's option 3. Here's option 4. And if those options are all the same and they all sound the same, then You're not going to hook the buyer. I use a fishing analogy a lot. If you're fishing, it's kind of like, oh, you don't like that bait? Here's another bait, but the other bait has to be different. It can't sound the same, look the same. It can't be anything the same. It needs to be options. And I'm not hearing a lot of options. I'm hearing one thing that you do. I'm not saying you do it poorly. You just need a little bit of work with your acoustics and your sound, and it would practice. It just takes practice. In practice, reading out loud and reading a script, it just to make it sound natural, just comes in time. You'll get it. At this time, it doesn't sound very natural, but that's okay. There's a lot of work that can be had for not needing to sound natural. Sometimes there's voiceover work that it could sound very scripted, and that's definitely okay. And there's, e-learning. There's some e-learning that can sound like that. There's other e-learning where it needs to sound like it's conversation, because the people that are listening to the e-learning don't want to hear a script. They just want to hear someone talking to them like a friend. Anyways, that's a lot more detail that I get into if I do deep dives with people. When I get paid for consultations, this is the type of stuff that I go over, but that's okay. Just briefly going over your gig. I don't dislike it. I do like it. There's some good stuff here. It's just lots of room to grow. Okay, about this gig. Your about this gig is too short. I haven't even read one word yet, and I can tell you it's too short. Needs to be a lot longer. When people search on Fiverr, their search words are going to be coming from your title and from your gig description, and your gig description is way too short. Hello, my name's Ariel. I'm a novice voiceover. Okay, don't say that. I know you are, but I don't ever recommend that anyone say, I'm beginning, I'm just starting out, I'm a novice, I haven't done this long, any of that. You don't need to admit things, you just omit things. It's not lying, because this sentence could easily be, hello, my name is Ariel, I'm a voiceover actor from Texas. That's all true. The fact that you're novice doesn't matter. But to me as the buyer, I'm like, I'm just going to hire someone that's not a novice, that's done this before. I don't want the hassle of dealing with someone that's a beginner. But if you don't tell them you're a beginner, then you stand a better chance. I have years of experience in the IT world and reading to kids in the library. Oh, that's awesome, dude. I love that. I love to help people with my voice. So cool. So cool. So if you're familiar and you're good at reading to kids in the library, maybe that's a good one to start with, is children's books. Man, you could be a children's book audiobook narrator. That'd be awesome. Note, scripts contain profanity that are sexual in nature, not permitted. Great. Look forward to working with you. Place your order now to get started. Great. Okay, your about this gig needs to be about what they're going to get. Your process. What do you get when you get a script? How do you look it over? How fast do you communicate? How many revisions are they going to have? What happens if you have a question? And you want to contact them, what's your process? All that needs to be detailed out in your about this gig. All right, language, English, male, video narration, e-learning, that's good. I like your purposes, accent, tone, calming, conversational. Okay, those all fit. I don't like other, don't use other. What's other? To a buyer, that's not going to do anything for a search. A buyer on Fiverr is never going to put other for something they're looking for. So it's just a wasted tone. You know what I mean? Pick something else that might fit you. Genuine. I don't know. I can't remember all the tones, but I'm sure there's another one you can use. Don't use other. Okay. Ready to help you help your, okay. Little grammar mistake. Got to get this fixed. Ready to help you help your voiceover needs. Ready to help your voiceover needs? Ready to help you in your voiceover needs. Get that fixed, Ariel. All right. You just started. Yep, you sure did about a month ago. Again, I'm a novice voiceover actor. Get rid of novice. It's fine. That's fine. You're about the seller's not bad. Yeah, that's not bad. That's fine. Okay, we need to get rid of this 2-day delivery, unless you possibly can't. If you can't possibly deliver in 2 days or 24 hours, and you have to have 2 days, well, then keep 2 days. I mean, you do you, but it's definitely going to help you get more orders if you have 1-day delivery. Yeah, we got to work together, my friend. Email me when you see this, Ariel, and let's talk. I can offer you something. I got a good idea, but you and I need to go through this and make some changes here. So just for everybody else, the order details, use them. Script, proofreading, all the fill them out. You don't want your commercial rights and your broadcast rights to be the same price. To the buyer, they already don't know what those are, and they probably don't even want to buy them. So to have them be the same price, they're just confusing as it is. So you're like, Brian, okay, fine, just tell me what the price is. Honestly, I would do do 15 for commercial and then double for broadcast, 20 and 50, 30, 60, whatever you want to do. There's more you can add. Music bed. There's a bunch of stuff. Get these order details added because there are things that you can upsell on. Okay. You don't have any FAQs. Fill out all your FAQs. There's 10 slots. You need all the FAQs filled out. Your related tags, you can combine these and fill some more space. If you're uncertain how to do that, you can go back into... So I've mentioned it in so many videos where you can combine tags. You can have up to 3 words with 30 characters and fill up some spots. Okay, so what's the big takeaway, Ariel? Honestly, for you, and I already mentioned it, let's get this gig image picture. I want a big picture that is not portrait like that. I want it to take up the whole aspect ratio, whatever that is. I can't remember. It's definitely the full rectangle. And let's get some big titles in there that say, American male voiceover, get a nice smiling picture of you looking at the camera. Let's get something that's going to attract the buyer. Microphone is not going to attract the buyer. Is that the AT2020? I'm such a microphone nerd that I had to check. Looks like the AT2020. Maybe the 2032. They're similar, just in case you're wondering. But yeah, dude, I appreciate you reaching out to me. Stick with it, Ariel. You are on the right track. And I don't even know what the word would be. It's not egotistical. As odd as it might sound to say that you're on the right track by hiring me to review your gig, you are on the right track. It's only $5. For $5, you're getting priceless information, and any of you can get priceless information. If you want me to look at your Fiverr gig, you can check it out in the gig description, or the YouTube description down below. But stick with it, Ariel. You're going to do great, man. If nothing else, even if we don't work together, just by changing your gig image, your title, and going to 24-hour delivery, those 3 things, you're going to start getting some orders. And just go, man. Just practice, and you'll get better. It just takes time, and I can tell you're brand new to this, and that is quite all right. Fiverr's got plenty of work for you here, and you'll do it. You'll do it. So awesome, man. I appreciate it. And that's it, my friends. This is another Fiverr gig review. Again, if you do want to get your own Fiverr gig review, you can check out in the description below. Please help me out by liking and subscribing to the channel. It helps the YouTube algorithm expose us to some more people. And, we just get it flowing like that. So, yeah. Maybe we'll come up with a microphone video or something like that. I've been doing a lot of Fiverr gig reviews, but hey, they get ordered. I got to get them done. So I hope you guys are having a good time and I'm enjoying the videos and all that good stuff. And I will see ya.